6, Tanner Fowler. Playing left field, batting second, number 23, Lane Gillen. Playing first base, batting third, number 9, Keaton Patton. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 11, Nelson Downs. Batting fifth and playing center field, number 28, Caleb Smith. Batting sixth and pitching is going to be number 20, Charlie Wilson. Batting seventh, one of the extra hitters today is going to be Landon Carver, number 26. Batting eighth, playing second base, number 24, Eli Clark. Batting ninth, playing third base, number 14, Hessen Hatcher. Playing right field, batting 10th, number 22, Seth Jackson. And the other extra hitter is going to be eighth grader, number 21, Eden Johnson.
Sounds like a full lineup.
For Saltillo, I'm going to have to apologize. We went on last names, and I don't know if they're 100% right.
Yeah.
There's a couple double last names on here, and I don't have positions, but it looks like leading off is going to be number 24, E.J. Rogers. Batting second, number 27, Cooper Childs. Batting third, number 12, Jace P. Batting fourth, number 14, Will Goodson. Batting fifth, number 19, Braden DeWitt. Batting sixth, number 34, Tucker Phillips. I'm going to have to admit, batting seventh, there are 3 areolas on the lineup. I picked one. I may be wrong. So
right.
there's an areola hitting seventh.
All right.
Is all I can tell you.
We'll check the number when he comes up and see.
Batting eighth is going to be number 20, Presley Ellis. Batting ninth is going to be number 36, Kelso Jackson. And batting 10th, number 1, Jack Adams. Or as best I can figure anyway.
Okay. We'll go with that. And so it's a beautiful day for baseball right now. And so if you're at home and, thinking about coming out to the varsity game a little later, please come on. It's going to be nice and cool, but it's a beautiful day right now. And so top of the first is going to be brought to you by Holmes Community College. And so we appreciate them and their sponsorship of Charger baseball for the 2025 season. And here's the first pitch from Charlie Wilson.
Ball one high. And, Alan, this is going to be a big series, at least for the varsity. It's going to decide the district championship.
Yeah, we really need to take these 2 games to go into the playoffs strong.
It's going to be the 2-0 pitch here. Ooh, and that's fouled off, I believe, the catcher and the umpire.
Yeah, got one of them for sure.
I think he got both of them. But they both seem to be fine.
Yep.
So
neither one of them flinched too bad.
Yeah. So 2-1 count here.
We were talking about it a minute ago. First start for Charlie on the mound in several games.
He's done good when he's been given the chances,
that's
though.
Right. That's right. Draws the walk.
Well, and, as we're getting closer to playoffs, you never know when some of these arms may be needed.
That's right.
In the playoffs.
Yep.
Now batting number 27, Cooper Childs.
That's going to bring up number 27, Cooper Childs.
Good
That's
pitch
going to
right
be a
there.
strike on the outside corner.
Good job by Charlie getting ahead of that.
He does need to be careful. He needs to make sure he comes set. It's going to be a 1-1 count now. Pretty decent lead over there at first. There he goes. It's a good throw by Nelson. It's just a good jump over there at first, though. Not a bad throw by Nelson. That was a strike. So it's going to be a 1-2 count now, but the runner is going to now be at second.
Yeah, I agree with you. Charlie's going to have to be careful and make sure he comes set.
He's
getting close.
He's skirting that line of.
Yeah. Huh? Did he just make the umpire reset?
Well, unless he called a balk.
Oh, maybe he did.
The only way that works is if he did call a balk, because that pitch was right down the middle.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Which really hurts Charlie because now he's behind in the count.
Yeah. That's a good swing and miss. there by Charlie. He's just, it's something you see when kids haven't had a lot of chances to pitch. They forget that you got to come set.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be much. It's just a little bit. That's going to be fouled out of play, it looks like.
That ball is sponsored by Jax.
And that foul ball is going to be sponsored by Jax. But good job there by Charlie. Bring it in the strike zone, make him swing the bat.
That's right. 2-2 count. Love to see him get the punch out right here. Nope, not going to happen on that
Going
one.
to be fouled back, and that foul ball is going to be sponsored by Gillix. But he's right there in the strike zone. You like to see that.
Yeah, he's pitching well right now. Just needs to stay focused, get this first out. Runner goes. I think a clean throw gets him right there.
And we have a dust cloud coming up. So that's going to run the count full, and it's going to get the runner down to third base. Again, not a bad throw. It's just a good jump. That's going to be popped up on the infield. Looks like Fowler's going to take it. So that's a good job by Charlie getting that first out.
That's right. Not a pop fly right there on the infield. Runner couldn't advance, so that's good to see.
And that's going to bring up number 12, Jace P. Batting in the third hole.
A little high.
He's right around the strike zone. He's not missing by much when
No.
he is missing.
No, he just needs to get it dialed in.
Yeah. Well, when you haven't pitched a lot, that's what happens sometimes.
Yep, you start to lose that zone just a little bit. That's probably his
Breaking
biggest
ball
miss.
outside, yeah. That was a breaking ball that he tried to get him to chase. He just started too far outside, and he just needs to bear down, come back here.
Good pitch.
Good pitch.
Pulled the string on it.
I was going to say, that was some kind of off speed because he swung right over that pitch. It's going to take it to 2-1. Good job by Nelson there, sliding out. I'm going to tell you, that one didn't miss by much.
No, it
it
didn't.
was out, but he
Yeah.
did not miss by much on that one. That's going to be a walk. That's going to bring up number 14, Will Goodson.
Now batting number 14, Will Goodson.
Looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner. I don't have the
I
lineup, which
think
tells
see the
me
number.
that P's either catching or pitching.
Yep. Can't tell the number on him either.
That blue blends into the black just a little too much. He's going to take off.
You know, the Chargers retired their black and blue uniforms this year, and I'm not too overly upset about it.
You know, I guess I didn't realize we hadn't worn them this year.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we got our blue and red pinstripe.
Yep. Which blue is in our color scheme, not
That's
black.
right.
So
That one's going to be fouled off. That one's going to be sponsored by Heath's Body Shop.
That ball sponsored by Heath's Body Shop.
a little high.
You know, I guess you're right. This is what Saltilo's wearing was a color scheme we wore a good bit last year.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be ball 4. So he's going to walk the bases loaded. And that's going to bring up number 19, Braden DeWitt.
Now batting
Be nice to get a little ground ball right here. Get out of the inning. That's going to bring out Coach Cox. Just have a little talk with Charlie.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. I know his dad. Do it. Do it.
That's 3 different ways to say it.
Dealer's choice.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change.
You want me to do it?
Allen. It's going to bring out, who is that?
Eden Johnson.
Is that Eden Johnson? Okay. That's going to bring out the 8th grader, number 21, Eden Johnson. Guess we'll let him warm up. We'll hear from our sponsor.
For over 20 years, Oil Man Supply has proudly served the Grenada community and the South with its lubricants and automotive supplies. We provide services for all your agricultural, commercial, industrial, and residential needs. We pride ourselves in customer service and delivery. For more information on how we can help you, call Rick Palmer at 662-417-1586 or come visit our warehouse at 31 Tuscoma Street in Holcomb. Go Chargers!
At Grenada State Bank, we focus on what matters most, you.
That's right. Our commitment is to provide personal service that you can always bank on.
So come see your friends at Grenada State Bank because we would love to see you.
Whether you're growing your business or planning for life's biggest moments, we're here to help every step of the way.
For all of your banking needs, Grenada State Bank is here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
All right, we're back live action. Eden Johnson has finished his warm-up tosses, and that'll be our first call to the bullpen. All Chargers calls to the bullpen are sponsored by Harlow Law Firm. If I can get it out. Give Rusty Harlow and his team a call at 662-226-7215.
Good pitch there by Eden. Not the best spot to be brought into. Throws that first pitch strike, though.
Yeah. Like I said, all it takes is a ground ball right here, and we're out of it.
He's going to swing over that. So quickly, he's ahead 0-2.
Comes, sets, and delivers, and that's a nice fly ball.
That's got to be infield fly rule. That's to Eli Clark. So that's going to quickly be the second out. And I'll tell you, that's what you'd like to see.
Yep, all we got to do is get one more and get out of this without anything hurt.
That's going to bring up number 34, Tucker Phillips.
Jerked that one a little bit. No chance.
I got past Nelson there. Just not, it didn't bounce back quick enough for him to have a play there.
Yeah, he overthrew that one just a little bit.
Well,
you could tell it went
he
straight
held
in.
onto it just a little bit too long.
Yep.
So that's going to take it to a 1-0 count here. Runners on second and third, 2 outs.
Nice pitch.
And good job coming right back with a strike. And honestly, if we can get out with just a 1-run score, that's not a bad job.
Yep.
Comes a 1-1 pitch now. He obviously knows the dimensions of the plate and is sticking to the corners.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, that's where you want to live. You don't want anything down the middle.
Comes a 1-2 pitch.
Could be it. Pick.
Good job by Keaton over there at first. Tanner gave him the good short hop.
Yep.
Made it easy on him.
Bounced right in his chest.
So good job there. Got out of that jam with just 1 run scored. And that's going to take it to the bottom of the first inning. Chargers coming up to the plate. Saltillo leading 1-0.
All right, we'll come back in just a minute.
At Save More Drugs and Gifts in Grenada, we do more than just fill prescriptions. We care for our community. Led by pharmacist Fair Pender, our friendly team offers fast, reliable service, unique gifts, and the personal touch you deserve. Whether you need expert pharmacy care or the perfect gift, we've got you covered. Stop by today. Save More Drugs and Gifts, caring for you like family.
Craving something sweet? Stop by Spencer's Dairy Cream in Grenada for the best soft-serve ice cream, burgers, and more. A hometown favorite for delicious treats made just for you. Spencer's Dairy Cream, sweet tradition, great taste.
All right.
All right, we're back to live action.
All right,
leading bottom of the first.
Leading off for the Chargers is going to be number 6, Tanner Fowler, starting at shortstop today, leading off for us. I think he's been at the top of the lineup all year for the JV team.
Oh, and that one got behind him and hit him.
Yep, they're going to say it. I think
I heard it from here.
It caught the pocket.
Yep.
If you're going to get hit, that's the spot to get hit.
It may have hit that oven mitt in the back pocket.
Again, if you're going to get hit, that's not a bad spot to get hit.
That's right.
That's going to bring up number 23, Lane Gillen. Lane's had a good season. He's split time between JV and varsity, done a good job at both places.
Right.
Playing left field today. Tanner's going to get a healthy lead.
Pay attention.
And he's back. Honestly, he's back easily.
Yeah. That's one thing I hate about those oven mitts that they wear. They're so worried about getting those oven mitts on, they forget about actually why they're on base.
Well, Daniel got one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He did the same thing. He was working on getting it on, and there was a pickoff, and I
–
might have had something to say to him.
Yep.
A back pick.
Not in time.
Tanner was back easily on that.
Yep.
Now, I mean, he had drifted off a good bit, but that was not even close.
Bottom of the first brought to you by Housel Enterprises. We appreciate them and their sponsorship this year.
That's going to be ball 3 up, and it looks like, who's that, number 9 pitching?
I believe you're right.
Who is – I don't know who that is. We'll figure that out later.
He's struggling to find the plate right now. There it
Found
is.
it on that one. You better knock on wood.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unlike Charlie's misses earlier, I mean, a lot of his
all
have
three
been
of those
missed.
have been up.
Yeah. Well, and
one behind.
Behind Tanner. There's another one up.
That's going to be up. So that's going to be a 5-pitch walk for Lane. And quickly, the Chargers have runners on first and second, nobody out. It's going to bring up Keaton Patton, the first baseman.
5 out of his 6 pitches have not been anywhere close. So, got to think Keaton is probably going up there, taking all the way.
Looks like first base is drifting in just a little bit. Third base is staying back. I don't know. I mean, either do you try to push one down the third baseline?
I imagine he's taking until he gets a strike.
Yeah, probably so.
With him being, I mean, if he were throwing some strikes here or there, you can, yeah.
That's outside.
Yeah,
Catcher was set up outside, but it was a little too far out. Well, I get in trouble overthinking it sometimes.
Yeah, he saw that one coming right down the middle and figured he better take a hack at it. And he's going to get there.
And he's going to be there. So that's going to be a fielder's choice, get the runner out at second. But we're going to have runners at first and third. Only one out. It's going to bring up Nelson Downs.
Nelson's done a good job at the plate and behind the plate this year for the JV squad. Love to see him come in clutch right here and drive one in. Tie the ball game up.
Well, if we can just keep it out of the middle, I think we got a good chance at that.
He shoots it into the dugout. Thankfully, nobody was hurt.
There was a looks like somebody maybe running the Saltillo live stream, and he didn't trust the net down there. That's quickly going to be strike 2. So it's quickly an 0-2 count here on Nelson.
Not a bad take. It was down and in. Wasn't a whole lot he could do anything with it.
He's going to have to bear down here. He's going to have to find a way to put it in play. Just do something with it. Leave running.
They're going to come home with it. He says he's out. Good heads-up play by the third baseman coming home with that.
Well, you know, that took a perfect throw from the third baseman.
Yeah, it was not a bad play by us, you know, trying to challenge that.
Number 28, Caleb Smith.
That'll bring up.
It's going to bring up the center fielder, number 28, Caleb Smith. Runners on first and second. It's like Pitcock's going to come in to run.
So you got two fielders' choices in a row. Runners now on first and second. Get that out at the plate.
I'll tell you, Nelson hit that ball hard.
He did.
He hit it just right at the third baseman, one hopper to him.
Yeah, and third baseman was playing the line. If he can shoot that more towards short, it's through the gap, no doubt.
Oh!
Hitting the head. It looks like he's all right.
Umpire's going to check on him.
Yep.
Caleb doesn't really want to be checked on, it doesn't look like.
Leave me alone.
Whew. I'm going to tell you, I mean, the pitcher's throwing some in the strike zone, but when he's missing,
when he's missing big, for sure.
That's going to bring up number 20, Charlie Wilson.
Now batting number 20, Charlie Wilson.
Be careful digging in right here.
Yeah, head on a swivel.
Unless you're okay taking one.
Yeah, bases loaded. See if we can't get something out of it. Big cut by Charlie.
Yeah, I like that hack. That was a good hack there.
Yeah.
It was a good pitch to swing at.
Right. 0-1 count. A little late on that one. Got to catch up with it. Really don't need to leave these stranded right here. Need to get one home. Oh, he rung him up on it. I don't know that his hands broke. But
is he calling that I hope he's calling that a swing, which I guess I hope
pointed,
he's not, but
yeah.
because that was not a swing.
It was not a swing.
It was
but
definitely not a strike.
Right. He called it. He pointed to him like he said, "Yeah, I'm calling that on you." So
that's a tough one to take.
Yep. But with that, Chargers leave the bases loaded. We trail 1-0 going into the top of the second. With that, we'll hear a word from our sponsors.
Established in 1991 by Jerry and Beth Lavender, Sports Specialty has been your local sporting goods dealer for over 30 years. We offer in-house embroidery, screen printing, heat press, trophies, and awards. We also offer custom uniforms, sports equipment, and online stores for your team or organization. Sports Specialty has you covered from the first day of practice to the last call of the game. Visit us today at 1505 Highway 45 North in Columbus, Mississippi, or find us online at www.sportsspecialty.net. Sports Specialty, where championships begin.
Well, hello, folks. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Paul.
And we're here at Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment. Well, guys, with spring approaching, we have golf coming up and ball tournaments coming up.
These guys can enjoy every bit of that.
Yeah.
Every bit of it, knowing that their wife is home comfortably mowing on a Kubota Zero turn.
Right here, baby.
If you really love her and you want to make it easy on her, after she's been mowing all day comfortably on a Kubota Zero turn, get on any of our Kubota RTVs and haul the weed eater and gas down there to her so she ain't got to walk to get it.
Paul, that is an excellent idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Kubota offers 0% financing on all models. We can get that payment just right for you, where you'll have enough money left over at the end of the week to take her out for all her hard work.
Well, folks, when you think about a tractor for your wife,
remember, think Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment.
Maddox.
All right, we're back here in the top of the second inning. Brings up Maddox Areola. Top of the second. It's brought to you by Kringle Dentistry. Ball low and in, 1-0. Count for Eden Johnson, pitching on the mound.
That's my first mistake of the night. I picked the wrong brother.
Well, you know, you got what?
I had 3 chances.
That's right.
Oh, that's going to be laced out to the gap. Caleb did a good job getting out there. Moved over really nice. That was in the gap. That was hit hard. But he made it look easy.
Had a little bit too much air under it. Caleb was able to get over there and make the catch. So that's out number 1 for the Chargers.
Going to bring up number 20, Presley Ellis.
Ball outside, ball 1. Eden comes set in the pitch. Smokes it down third, and Heston can't
just
make
under
the play.
Heston's glove there. That was hit pretty hard.
He's going to try for two.
He's going to make it.
No. Oh. I don't know about that. Throw was in time. I guess he got around the tag somehow.
Well, I don't want to criticize the umpire. He's down there.
Right
Better
on.
view than we have.
He was definitely right on top of it. Thought he had him.
From up here, it looked like he was out, though. That's going to bring up number 36, Kelso Jackson. Rashad Salam. Colorado.
Fly ball in the
fly
air.
ball. It looks like right field. Oh,
couldn't get there.
Landon just couldn't quite get there, and he's going to try to.
I believe it.
That was kind of the Bermuda Triangle out there.
Yeah, I believe that's Seth out there and right
Seth?
now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I think Landon started out
there.
there.
Yeah, Landon started out there.
That's on me.
Tigers threatening again. Runners at second and third. One out.
It's going to bring up number 30. Number 31, Archer Adams.
Ball one outside. Eden's doing his job. He's throwing strikes. They're putting it in play.
Well, that's all you can ask out of your pitcher.
The ball outside.
What he doesn't need to do is start thinking he's got to strike everybody out.
That's right. Yeah, you're running into trouble right there. Good pitch. For strike one, 2-1 count. Eden gets a sign, comes set, and here's the pitch. Ball three in the dirt. In the turf, excuse me.
We're going to say dirt.
Yeah.
I don't care what Chip says. That's the dirt.
Ball four in the
Ball
turf.
four. That's going to load the bases up. That's going to bring up the top of the order, number 24, E.J. Johnson. Drew a walk his first time up, ended up coming around to score. E.J. Rogers. I said Johnson. E.J. Rogers stole a couple bases.
Well, we're unclear. We think the first one was a balk that he got.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And he fouls that one off. Foul play.
That foul ball is going to be sponsored by Sports Specialty.
All right, Sports Specialty over in Columbus. Yep. Appreciate them sponsoring our team this year. We get a lot of stuff from them.
Comes 0-1 pitch.
There's another out of play, sponsored by
2020 Eye Care. I learned last time.
Yep.
Quickly ahead 0-2, so you like that after that walk. He's 2 quick strikes.
Got to be careful though. He was right on both of them. Just missed both of them.
That one's going to be fouled off, and that's going to be sponsored by Spencer's. That's where I go for milkshakes.
Yeah, milkshakes, slushies, hamburgers, fries.
Pretty much anything you want.
They got everything you can think of. Oh, nice.
Oh, good job. That was a high curveball. He got away with it, but he got him to swing. So good job getting out number 2 there, and that's going to bring up Cooper Childs.
That's a Power K brought to you by Kirk Brothers Power Sports. That's Eden's first Power K of the game.
I think it's our first one of the game period.
First one of the game period, correct.
And Cooper Childs, who flied out to the shortstop last time up.
Just missed. Ball one outside.
Let's see if Eden can bear down here, get this out, get us back in the dugout.
Yeah, this would be huge. Good pitch. Eden's been going out there the whole time, and he's finally got one right where he wanted it.
Well, he's living on those corners. He's doing a good job of that.
Ball 2 in the dirt.
A little too low. Not a bad pitch. It was competitive, just a little too low.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase it. He didn't go after it. And the pitch. He flies it out. That's going to be trouble. Oh,
good job by Eli Clark.
Yeah.
Well, that was just off the end of the bat. It looked like it was a little bit harder, maybe right at first, but just off the end of the bat. Good job by Eli Clark. Really good job by Eden Johnson bearing down there with the bases loaded, getting us out of it with no runs scored.
That's right. Pitched around a couple of hard hit balls, one possible error out in right, but nice job by Eden getting out of that one. So with that, we'll go to a commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Grenada area? Trust Robin Lee at Gold Key Realty, your local expert with the key to your dream home. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking for the perfect upgrade, Robin's dedication makes the process smooth and stress-free. Let the professionals at Gold Key Realty turn your real estate goals into reality. Call 662-299-4186 today.
Need top quality auto body repair? Trust Heath's Body Shop in Elliott, Mississippi. From dents and dings to full collision repair, we get you back on the road fast. Our expert team delivers precision care and unbeatable service. Call 662-227-1075 or stop by today. Heath's Body Shop, where quality meets integrity.
Housewell Enterprises, proudly serving Gordo, Carrollton, and Reform, Alabama with rental properties and laundromats since 1973.
All right, it's going to bring up for the Chargers, number 26, Landon Carver.
Going into the bottom of the second, Chargers trail 1-0. Had bases loaded opportunity last inning, wasn't able to convert. Strike one. Bottom of the second is brought to you by Landmark Realty. We got Mr. Landmark here in the booth with us tonight. Brought us all some nice hats. We appreciate that. Strike two, swing and miss.
Landon just swung over top of that one. He's right on it. He's just over top. Saltillo bullpen's getting moving down there.
And the pitch. Landon fires one back up the middle.
That was hard hit, just right at the pitcher.
Yep. He was on it.
Honestly, good play by the pitcher there. It's going to be the first out. That's going to bring up number 24, Eli Clark, who made a good play to end the last half inning out there at second.
Yeah, when that ball was hit, I thought it was for sure farther out, but Eli made a good play on it. Ooh, that hits Eli, and we'll get a runner on first. One out.
And I believe it's like the third or fourth hit by pitch.
Yeah, at least.
Looking back, I think it's the third.
That's going to bring up number 14, third baseman Heston Hatcher. Heston's got an opportunity to help us out right here.
Heston Hatcher.
See if Eli's going to be going. He's got a nice, healthy lead. He's not going on that one. Pitch up, ball one.
Well, we talked about it. When he's missing, he is missing up.
Yep.
Everything is up when he misses.
Well, when he's missing, nothing's close.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
competitive.
Right.
Now, when he's on the zone, he's there. But
yeah, I don't even know if that one was a strike.
I think that one was up and away, but that high fastball is just hard to lay off sometimes.
Yeah, you think it's going to drop in there.
It's going to be a 1-1 count now, one out.
Buried that one for ball two. Eli takes the lead at first, and the pitch, high and tight. 3-1 count. Real selective right here. Making pitch to you.
Honestly, if I were Heston, I'd put my feet on that line and dare him to hit me.
Yeah.
Just the way he's throwing right now.
And ball four away. Runners on first and second.
Good job by Heston there, being patient. He may have chased one, but other than that, he was real patient with that at bat. And that's going to bring up number 22, Seth Jackson.
Now Seth's got an opportunity to do some damage right here. Ball one inside.
Ball one inside. And again, missing bad. Not missing
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not many close misses right here. Eli's dancing out there at second. Ball high.
I would jump up on that plate as tight as I could and dare him to throw it.
Yeah.
Just the way he's missing right now.
Yeah, you can tell he's not comfortable. There's one.
There's one. Good take, though, by
Oh,
Seth.
yeah.
I mean, that was a good take.
Yeah. Make him throw you another one.
He took a little bit off that just to get it was a get-me-over pitch.
And there's a ball at the head.
Got to make sure to get that bat down.
Yeah. It was looked like a breaking ball that didn't really break, so 3-1 count. Ball four.
Ball four outside.
Walks
So
the bases loaded.
that's going to bring up Eden Johnson.
Yeah, Eden's your pitcher of record right now.
Good chance to help himself.
Yeah, he's got a really good opportunity here. But, again, be very, very selective. Don't be too aggressive in this situation.
Got hit by pitch and 2 walks in a row.
And
He
he's
goes
a little
up there
aggressive.
hacking.
Little aggressive.
Well, he's an 8th grader.
Yeah.
You like to see him wanting to get up there and do something.
Yeah,
Fouls
strike
that one
2.
off.
And his hands.
Did a good job getting around on that one, though. He's just got to bear down here. Make sure he gets something he can put in play at least.
Yeah, you don't want to help him out. There's a fastball across the plate.
Oh, we're going to get 1 run.
We're going to get 2.
We're going to get 2 in. The runner at second was out. That was Seth Jackson.
That's correct.
At second. He's going to be the second out. That's going to score Eli Clark and Heston Hatcher. It's going to be a fielder's choice and an error there on the second baseman on the throw.
That's right. We'll get a courtesy runner for Eden. That'll be number 29, Nick Purnell. And brings us back to the top of the order. Number 6, Tanner Fowler, shortstop. Tanner's played a little bit of shortstop and a little bit of center field this year.
He was hit, we think, on the
mitt.
mitt.
Very first pitch. Chargers take a 2-1 lead, and he slices that one.
Coach Brown makes an effort, but I don't blame him.
Well, I think it was just a reactionary effort. I don't know that he was really trying to catch that, because if he had caught that, if he'd got a hand on it,
that was going to sting.
It was going to hurt. Tanner's down 1-0-1 right now. Evens count, 1-1.
So the Chargers take a 2-1 lead here, bottom of the second.
Nick Purnell takes the lead from first.
There again, good things happen when you put the ball in play. That's going to be inside, ball 2, 2-1. And that one was up and in. I mean, I know Tanner wants to hit, but maybe we're one again.
Yeah. Anything to get on base. We got time on the field.
No, they're going to call a balk. I think he
Turn
he
the
came
shoulders.
set and shoulders flinched a little bit there.
Turn the
I
shoulders.
think that's what Randy was saying out there. So that's going to get the runner down to second with 2 outs. 2-1 count here for Fowler.
Ball
that one's up
for ball 3.
So Tanner's going to run the count to 3-1. You got Lane Gillen on deck.
Saltillo still got some.
They got some action down there. Got a left-hander.
Yep.
I can't see his number.
Ball up, ball 4.
That's going to be ball 4. Here's going to come the Saltillo coach.
We'll see what happens. I think he's.
I would like to say I could see the number down there, but we talked about it earlier.
Yeah,
the black and the blue do not work
it's
together.
It's a double-digit, 20.
I think it's 22, but don't hold me to that.
They're just talking about it. I don't think he's pulling him yet.
I haven't been to the eye doctor in a little while. I need to take advantage of one of our sponsors.
Yeah. I had mine checked yesterday.
Well, I know I'm blind, so I don't need to go.
I've come to the realization this year that I need readers, and I'm not dealing with it well.
I wish that's all I needed, Alan.
All right, that's going to bring up – he's going to leave him in. That's going to bring up Lane Gillen playing left field in the game.
Lane Walters last time out. Again, he split time between the varsity and the JV. Done a good job at both places. Let's see what he can do here.
Nice
Ball
take.
Up. I'll tell you, he's a hard hit away from giving us a 3-1 lead, maybe getting one to the gap. The outfield is playing in, which good for them. But
nice take by Lane there, bottom of the strike zone.
There's a lot of room down the lines.
Yeah, they're definitely
right
playing more towards the middle. If Lane can shoot one down the line, he'll run for a while. Good healthy cut.
Good healthy cut there. Just tipped it, just missed it. I mean, they are squeezing the middle.
Chargers lead right now, 2-1. Got runners on first and second, 1-2 count. And Lane chases after an outside pitch for out number 3.
But we take the lead.
That's right.
That inning, we go up 2-1.
Eden Johnson strolling back to the mound.
Going to the top of the third inning. It's the Chargers leading the visiting Saltillo Tigers 2-1.
We'll hear a word from our sponsor. On the go, stop by any of the convenient Sprint Mart locations in Grenada for everything you need fast. Grab some fresh coffee and a tasty snack to fuel your journey. Whether you're heading to work or hitting the road, Sprint Mart is your one-stop shop for convenience with a smile. Swing by today.
When it comes to selections and savings, Kirk Brothers Power Sports has just what you need. We have Can-Am side-by-sides and ATVs with financing starting low as 1.99%. Boats, ATVs, side-by-sides, trailers, mowers, and more. We have it all from the top brands. We have a huge selection of Polaris side-by-sides and ATVs with financing started low as 0.99%. CF Moto, Honda, G3 boats, War Eagle boats, and Reaper boats here at Kirk Brothers Power Sports. Spartan lawnmower starting at $34.95.
Come see us at Kirk Brothers in Greenwood. Kirk can.
Here we go. All right, so here we come into the top of the third. Chargers lead 2-1. Top of the third is brought to you by No Way Jose. If you're not planning on coming to the ball game tonight, go check them out. We got a nice menu. And so
I know the Hopper family likes Little No Way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Once or twice a week.
Yeah, I don't know too many people in town that don't hit No Way up every now and then.
That's right. That's going to bring up number 12, Jace P. He walked last time, got around the third, didn't quite get in. That's going to be ball 1.
Eden's done a very good job of pitching strikes, working around some
trouble.
Some trouble, yeah. There's a hit to Heston, makes the throw over to first base. A little high, but Keaton comes down with
Keaton wrangled it, came down on the bag. Good job there.
Yep.
So, well, that was a good hop there for Heston. The only problem with it, he had to wait just a minute for it to come down.
Yeah, and then because he had to wait, he probably rushed.
Probably felt a little rushed.
Yep.
But it worked out. Keaton did a good job over there at first,
yep.
Handling it, came back down on the bag. So that's going to be the first out. It's going to bring up number 14, Will Goodson.
And
right back to
nice.
And quickly, 2 outs here. So very good job on, I believe, just 2 pitches.
Three pitches.
Three pitches.
Yep.
We're going to have 2 outs. Good job there by Eden. And really a quick inning would be nice.
Oh, yeah. We could use it.
That's going to bring up number 19, Braden.
Do it.
It's going to be strike 1. And he is living on that outside corner tonight, Alan. He's doing a good job.
Well, if he's getting the call, that's where to stay.
If they're going to give it to you, throw it.
And a little too far
out. A little
out.
too far out.
Comes all the way back to Nelson off the net.
just like he planned it.
Yeah, didn't even have to move. Just
That's
turn
right.
around and grab it. Too bad that's not the kind that come when you got a runner on third.
That's right. Those are the ones that get stuck underneath the pad somehow. That's going to be a 2-1 count now.
Chargers got a little action in their bullpen. Looks like number 15, Duncan Pitcock. Nice
curveball. Broke over the outside corner.
He slung it up there.
Again, he's getting that corner. Live on it.
Yep. And another one for Heston. Heston bobbled it coming out of his glove.
It just didn't come out clean.
And runner safe at first.
Well, he went to grab it and just didn't come out of the glove clean.
Right. So we'll say that's E5.
Well, and, the last one he had to wait on. This one he didn't have to wait on so much.
Yeah.
But it's still just.
He fumbled with it just enough.
Yeah.
Dewitt hustled down the line.
That's going to bring up number 34, Tucker Phillips.
And Heston gets another shot. And he doesn't mess that one up.
Makes that throw.
Yeah.
Good job.
I think Heston.
So Heston had
2 of the 3 outs.
Yep. Yeah, and
3 of the 4.
3 of the 4 balls hit that inning. So.
All right, with that, we will take it. Chargers lead 2-1 going into the bottom of the third. And with that, we'll hear a word from our sponsors. Novapax has been delivering trusted absorbent solutions for over 70 years. With cutting-edge technology, unwavering service, and a seamless U.S.-based supply chain, we're redefining performance for industries like food, healthcare, and beyond.
What is great internet? Is it fast? Is it strong? Is it reliable? At Sparklight, we believe the best connections are the ones you can't always see. From helping hands, to homecomings, to moments that matter. The best connections are always there, right when you need them. So how do you know it's great internet? Because it works. We're Sparklight, and we're always working for you.
At Grenada Dental Clinic, your smile is our priority. Dr. Olivia Van Gordon and her team provide top-quality dental care in a comfortable and friendly environment. From routine checkups for patients ages 1 to 100 to advanced cosmetic treatment, we are here to keep your teeth healthy and bright. Visit us today and experience exceptional care with a personal touch. Your perfect smile starts here. Grenada Dental Clinic, Dr. Olivia Van Gordon.
Well, we got a pitching change here for Saltillo. It's going to be number 26, Coley McClarty, coming out here for the bottom of the third, which is going to have it's going to be a little lefty on lefty action here. Got number 9, Keaton Patton, leading off for us.
Your first baseman, number 9, Keaton Patton.
Keaton's played a good job at first base today. Take strike 1. Bottom of the third is brought to you by Oil Man Supply. We appreciate the Palmers over there in Holcomb for their sponsorship of Charger baseball.
It's going to be fouled off at the plate for strike 2. And quickly, he's in a hole 0-2.
Yeah, Keaton's good at battling, though. He's
put together some good at-bats this year.
Yeah.
He's found ways to get on base. Good job there. Good job fouling that off. That was a breaking ball that broke over the outside corner to Keaton, but he was able to get the end of the bat on it.
Yeah, he just stuck that bat out there like just trying to stay alive.
Live for another pitch.
Comes inside on that one. Sawed him off to second.
Second base. He's going to make the throw. It's going to be out number 1. And that's going to bring up the catcher, number 11, Nelson Downs.
What did Nelson do last time?
Nelson hit the ball hard to third last time. They came to the plate to get the out.
That's right.
But he smoked it. It was a one-hopper to the third baseman. He just right at him.
Yeah.
He's going to hit this one out the shortstop.
Shortstop this time. Big hop, and he makes the play.
So quickly, 2 outs. That's going to bring up number 26, Caleb Smith, who is hoping what happened last time does not happen this time. He took one off the dome last time.
Yeah, he doesn't want that to happen again.
No.
Your center fielder, number 28, Caleb Smith.
Those helmets help, but not that much.
Yeah, it still rings your bell a little bit. And he comes back inside.
Well, as soon as I say that, Caleb may come up here and get mad at me.
Yeah. Ball in the turf. Ball 1 or ball 2.
Ball 2.
McClarty comes to the windup and the pitch. Caleb fouls it off into the net.
Into the net.
Strike 1.
It's going to be a 2-1 count here, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch.
Ball 3
That's going to be on the outside corner. So Caleb in a good spot right here, 3-1 count. I'd like to get him on just to extend the inning a little bit. And you're going to. So Caleb's been on both times today. It's going to bring up number 20, Charlie Wilson.
Yeah, Charlie was your starting pitcher. Ran into some trouble. Got pulled early. Since then, Eden Johnson has come in and pitched very well. Caleb's got a nice lead at first. With a lefty, he's got to be real careful. Foul ball out of play. Brought to you by
Grenada Dental Clinic.
Grenada Dental Clinic. All right. Got a couple of dentist offices for our sponsors this year, so it's hard to pick just one.
After last year with Penguin.
Yeah. Ball 1, 1-1 count. Charlie steps in, ready to hit. Caleb at first.
Not much of a lead down there at first. He recognizes a lefty with a move, so he's not getting too aggressive over there. It's going to be a 2-1 count now.
Yeah, I'd like to see him stretch it out just a little bit. Knowing this, even though it's a lefty, stretch it out just a little bit, see what he's got. He can get about a half step, maybe a little more.
Ooh, got that in under the hands. Really nice.
Yeah, Charlie misread that one a little bit. Looked like it was going to come straight and then came in at his hands.
Had a little glove side run there.
Yep. Nasty little pitch.
All deuces here.
And ball 3 inside.
3. So Charlie's going to run it full. Caleb needs to be going on the pitch, but he needs to make sure the pitch goes to the plate here.
Yeah. Got a little bit more of a lead, and he doesn't run. Ball.
He needs to go. Needs to go.
Is Charlie going to get down there? Nope. Not in time.
Not going to make it.
For out number 3. So the Chargers go 4 up, 3 down. I think Coach Cox is over there telling him, hey, on 2 outs right there, we need to be moving on the pitch.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and you got to make sure he goes to the plate, but as soon as you see him go, and take off.
Yep.
So, well, that's going to take us through 3. Chargers leading 2-1. Going to the top of the 4th. I guess we'll take it to our sponsors. We're going to have a pitching change here.
Yep.
So it's going to be number 15, Duncan Pitcock, coming out to the mound. So we'll let him warm up, and we'll go to our sponsors.
Parents and students are just shocked when they find out with a 20 on your ACT, you could go to Home CC for free. Do you have a 20 on your ACT?
Why, yes. Wait. Hold on a sec. You're right. I am shocked. You're saying my tuition could be free?
Yes, and your household income does not matter.
Why in the world would Holmes Community College offer free tuition with a 20 on the ACT?
See, we don't want you drowning in college debt when you graduate. In fact, all of us here at Holmes are so committed to our students' success, we've kept our tuition, well, lower than every other state community college. And even though parents and students are shocked by it and have a hard time believing it, just remember, your tuition could be free with a 20 on your ACT at Holmes CC.
Sounds to me like there's no place like Holmes.
That's Holmes Community College.
All right. Well, we've got the Harlow Law Firm call to the bullpen. It's going to bring out number 15, Duncan Pitcock, another 8th grader that's been moved up. And it's going to be number 30, Maddox Areola, leading off for Saltillo.
Foul ball lifted down the left field line over in foul territory and just doesn't quite get out. I don't know that I've seen Duncan pitch yet this year in a JV game. I know he's had a couple of at-bats and played in the field.
He's had a couple of bats. He's run a little bit. I don't
Yeah.
think I've seen him pitch yet.
Yep. We were talking in between innings. He was filling up the strike zone on warm-ups, which is the easy part. Hadn't looked bad. He doesn't look.
It's a 1-1 pitch here.
Ooh.
Good. He pulled the string on that one. That was something off speed. That was not a fastball.
No,
he
not, well,
was able to pull it.
I think he's just trying to get it over the plate. I don't think he's trying to be overpowering because he knows he's not going to overpower us. I think he's just trying to throw strikes.
And he didn't miss by much on that one.
No, it's not a bad miss. Chargers lead 2-1. I don't know why I keep saying we're trailing. We're leading 2-1 in the top of the 4th inning.
Well, now he's got to come with a strike here. Make him leave running. Nope.
Missed that one.
That was supposed to be a breaking ball. He just kind of dropped his elbow just a little bit on it.
Yeah, didn't snap it off.
Yep. It's going to bring up number 20, Presley Ellis, who had a double his last time out to left field. Ooh, healthy lead over there at first.
Yeah, he
was quick to get out to that lead.
Ball hit to Heston at third. He couldn't handle it. Kind of came
It was
in
in between,
his,
little in between hop there.
Yeah, kind of handcuffed him. Wasn't able to come up with it. Kicked it over to Tanner at short. Now we've got runners on first and second. Nobody out.
Well, and what Duncan has to do here is not think he has to start striking everybody out.
That's right.
You're getting balls in play. You're doing good. Keep doing it.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Straight back out of play. Sponsored by
Grenada Star.
Grenada Star.
It's going to be number 36, Kelso Jackson at the plate.
We appreciate Mr. Adam and Mr. Chuck and their coverage of all of Grenada events, sports. Foul ball out of play.
Foul ball sponsored by High Cotton Catering.
High Cotton.
Sponsored by High Cotton Catering.
I know I mentioned it earlier this year, but if you bought one of the Boston butts or pork loins or something like that the team sold back in the fall, that was High Cotton that cooked those for us.
I'm gonna tell you that was our post Thanksgiving meal.
It was
once we got done with the Thanksgiving meal, that was the rest of the weekend was that Boston butt.
Yep, those turned out real well for us. We'll probably end up doing that again. All right,
he's got an 0-2 count here. Just needs to keep throwing strikes.
Ooh.
Got that in on his hands. He fouled it off. It's going to be Chip's favorite sponsor, KAJCP Parts and Supplies.
All right.
Sponsored by KJACP Parts and Supplies.
Local Napa dealer. Yep.
I didn't look at it. I just tried to.
There's a fly to center. Looks like Eden's under it and going to get it in.
Good job.
Not deep
Nobody's
enough.
going to advance.
Yep.
Actually, he had him played perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he took a couple steps just to do it, but got that out. That's going to bring up number 31, Archer Adams. Got one out here. Runners on first and second. Archer walked his last time up.
Chargers still lead 2-1. One out. On the top of the fourth. Pitch out for ball one. I don't know if that was an intentional pitch out just to see if the runner was going, because Nelson sure bounced up like he was ready to throw.
I don't think it was.
Yeah.
But if you saw the runner at second took a good secondary lead.
Yep. Fly ball.
It's going to
Tanner's calling it.
That should be infield fly rule.
Yep.
Doesn't matter because Tanner's got it for the second out, and then Tanner forgot how many outs there were.
I think he saw Duncan heading towards the dugout, and Duncan was just trying to get out of the way.
I think Duncan was going to back up third base just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just getting out of the way, doing his backup role, and I think maybe Tanner just thought, oh, he's out of that's three.
That's going to bring up number 24, E.J. Rogers.
Leadoff hitter.
Who has walked and struck out. He's going to take strike one.
Pitch.
It's a big spot here for Duncan if he can get out of it. Positive inning.
Yeah. Ooh. He put that one inside, and what's his name?
Mr. Rogers.
Rogers pushed that one.
That's going to be brought to you by Save More Drugs and Gifts. You can see their parking lot from our vantage point.
Yep.
He got it inside, but luckily way too inside for him to keep it fair.
Yeah, it's foul ball down the left side.
Yep. No, that was an outside pitch, fouled off down to Heston.
Duncan's doing a good job staying ahead of him.
Well, we all looked, but that's just a loud strike, the one he hit. I mean,
that's right. It did end up by the water tower over there. Ooh.
So Duncan did a good job ducking.
Yeah.
And Tanner was in the right spot.
I mean, Tanner didn't even have to move. He was played perfect.
But good job there by Duncan. He got into a little bit of trouble, got out of it.
Yep.
No runs given up. Kept the lead at 2-1 for the Chargers. So that's going to take us to the bottom of the fourth inning with the Chargers leading 2-1.
We'll hear a word from our sponsors. We'll be back in just a minute.
See the world in style with 2020 Eyeworks in Grenada, Mississippi. From expert eye exams to the latest designer frames, we've got your vision covered. Visit us today for clear sight and great service. 2020 Eyeworks, focused on you.
Are you looking for automation solutions, electrical components, industrial equipment, or safety gear? Come to Agilix Solutions. We have the area's most extensive Milwaukee tool inventory, and our knowledgeable team is here to help every step of the way. Visit us at 1601 South Street in Grenada or call 662-226-2474. Or you can check out our up-to-date inventory anytime at my.goagilix.com.
Looks like Saltillo is going to go to the bullpen again. It's going to bring out number 33, Logan Heisel. It's going to come out here and work the bottom of the fourth inning. Chargers leading 2-1.
Bottom of the fourth brought to you by Prairie Farms. The milk people. Got Landon Carver coming up to the plate.
Landon hit one back to the pitcher last time.
Yeah, I'd love to see him put some power to it and get it Pass the pitcher this time. Call strike one. Landon's in the box, ready to go, and the pitch. Well, he's
gonna be up.
He got a little heat on him.
Yeah, he's gonna bring it. It's 2-1.
Good take by Landon. Take for strike two. I think Landon's kind of kicking himself there. It was a good pitch.
I didn't think about it. You know, we're getting close to the end of the season. Both teams are looking at maybe using as many pitchers as they can today.
Yeah.
Just to get them some work. Both teams are going to be in the playoffs, so don't know who you're going to need win.
Nice pitch.
Good breaking ball.
Ooh.
It started in on the hip and just broke over the plate. That was a good pitch.
Yeah, it was a nice pitch. Landon's got to be ready for that one. Foul it off. Try for another one. We'll bring up number 24, Eli Clark.
Eli was hit by a pitch his last time up. I feel like we've said that at least once an inning.
Yep. Yeah, Eli, love to see Eli put this one in play. I'm sure he would too.
Up and in for ball one.
Here's the pitch. Oh, a little I didn't mean to. Out
I'm
of play.
sorry. Yeah, that one's going to be brought to us by Sparklight for internet,
cable needs,
cable, telephone.
Yep. I got to go by and see them. My modem keeps messing up. I had a call the other night. She said, "Oh, you need a firmware update." Okay, and so she did that. She said,
Nope.
How old is this modem? I said, I've had it since we moved in the house.
You tell me. You gave it to me.
That's right. And she said, well, why don't you take it by the office? It shows this one's old, and you need a new one. I was like, yes, ma'am.
Well, Newcomb's got to be around here somewhere.
Yeah.
He can help you out with that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 2-1 count here on Eli Clark. Ooh.
Call strike two.
Might want to check and see if that's the edge of the strike zone there.
It was kind of high and out, but it's
close enough.
Close. Yeah.
Close enough.
He's been calling it. Eli slings the bat at it and might just
no. The right fielder was playing in
to
begin with. If he's playing back normal depth, that probably drops, but he was playing in, so that's going to be out number 2. That's going to bring up number 14, Heston Hatcher.
Number 14.
Heston's had a lot of action over there at third base today.
Heston walked his last time up, came around to score the second run for the Chargers.
Ball high.
Unlike some of his counterparts, Heisler's not missing by much.
No, he's not.
He's right there on the zone.
Yep, and he's throwing hard.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Overthrew that one.
As soon as I say that.
Yep. He reared back and really let that one go. Threw it into the turf. It was about 58 feet.
Unfortunately, we play at 60 feet 6 inches here.
Yeah.
So it's going to take it to 2-0.
Nice
right
pitch.
Down the middle. That was a good pitch right down the middle.
2-1 count.
You got to go up there expecting that. I mean, you've seen him a couple batters here. He's right around the zone.
Yeah, look for that pitch and
Jump
drive
on
it. Yep.
Basically the same pitch, maybe a little bit further out.
Yeah, it was out.
Same pitch.
Yeah.
Comes 2-2 pitch here, 2 outs. He tried to overthrow that one.
Yeah, let it go a little.
He tried to muscle
high.
up on that one.
Yep. Full count. Heston's ready for the pitch. Need to put it in play.
Here it comes.
Oh, ball four.
Oh, I wasn't sure what the umpire was going to do there. He stepped back like I thought he was going to
ring
him.
Bring up number 22, Seth Jackson.
I mean, that said, the pitch was low.
It was low.
But he moved like he was about to call it.
Yep. Going to get a pinch runner, Duncan Pitcock, coming in for Heston.
That's not something you see every day. Pitcher coming in to run.
Yeah.
But, hey, go with it.
That's right. JV, you never know what's going to happen.
That's right.
As Chip likes to say, some action going on in town as the ambulance strolls through.
It's not what I like to hear.
No. Duncan's got a nice lead at first. Seth watches strike one go by. Kind of low in the zone, not a bad take. All right, Mr. Hopper's going to step away for just a minute. Duncan's got a nice lead. Pitcher comes set. And he throws it inside. Seth gets out of the way. One count. Duncan takes a nice secondary, but gets back for a strike two. Seth ready at the plate. Choked up a little bit on this two-strike pitch. Ball high. 2-2 count. All right. Got a runner on first. Chargers lead 2-1. Seth Jackson at the plate. There goes Duncan on the throw for strike three. And the Chargers fail to convert with a runner on base. As we go into the top of the fifth inning, Chargers lead 2-1. We'll hear a word from our sponsors. Be back in just a minute.
Outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
At Grenada State Bank, we're all about saving.
We save you time, we save you the hassle, we help you save for tomorrow.
Because banking should always be personal and hassle-free.
And as your hometown bank, you can always trust us to put your needs first, so everything is made easy.
So together, let's save.
We welcome you to visit us here at Grenada State Bank, a bank that stands behind its community.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
All right, as we come back to live action here at Charger Field, Chargers lead 2-1 going into the top of the fifth inning. Nick Purnell, another eighth grader for the Chargers, takes the mound looking to close it out. And so, let's see. We have coming up to the plate. Number 27, Cooper Childs. Childs has flied out and lined out. Again, Chargers lead 2-1. If we can get 3 up, 3 down right here, that'll be the ball game, I would imagine. We're getting right at that time limit. Childs at the plate. Nick Purnell comes set. Ball 1 outside. Pitch, strike 1, straight back. 1-1 count for Nick Purnell. And the pitch. Oh, and he golfs it out to down the left field line. That foul ball out of play. Brought to you by True Value. He almost hit that one to True Value. If he'd straightened it out.
Apologize about that, Alan.
That's all right.
Had to go to work for a minute.
We're all good. We all had things to do.
So we got a 1-2 count on Cooper Childs here?
That's correct.
All right.
New pitcher, Nick Purnell. Over the top and down in the turf.
Is Nick another 8th grader?
Nick is another 8th grader.
Okay.
Try and get a lot of action out of these kids today.
Well, you've only got a couple games left.
Yep. I believe it hit him. Or maybe not.
I think it hit him, but I don't think he wants to be hit.
Well.
It may have gone through his legs.
It must have. Umpire motioned like he, like it did. Dead ball. But
he's still at the plate with a full count here.
Yeah. Ooh, foul ball, just barely. Ooh. Just barely foul.
Randy, your home plate umpire called it foul.
He's going to go all the way around to come right back home.
Well, he's got his running in for the day then.
Yeah. Top of the 5th is going to be brought to you by Riles Auctions. For all your equipment, auction equipment needs, go see them. Full count, still on Childs. Don't put it back there, Nick.
It's the full count pitch. Oh, that is hit out to the gap.
Yep, to the wall. Looks
good
like
job,
Caleb,
though. He got out there quick. That's a good job cutting that ball off.
Yep. I believe that's Caleb Smith that ran that one down.
That was a long run, and the ball stayed in the air for a long time.
Yeah. Eden was shading the line, so it was hard for him to get there. Caleb was straight up center.
Well, and after that last foul ball, you can't blame him.
That's right, yeah.
That's going to bring up number 12, Jace P.
And pitch, ball 1. Purnell comes set, looks at the runner, comes to the plate, and he shoots that one foul.
Foul ball. Randy, see that one?
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay.
Had some dust fly up down there by the bullpen. Clearly a foul ball.
They're seeing the ball good, though.
Yeah, they are. He's got to start finding the edges.
He's got to figure something out.
Yeah, start finding the edges of the plate. Don't throw meat up there. Purnell comes to the plate. Too far inside. Yeah. Good job by Nelson blocking it up.
It's a 2-1 pitch here.
Nice pitch.
Ooh, he got that one in under his hands. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting that one. He didn't even break towards it.
Well, out of the hand, it looked like it might be a little too far inside, and it ran back just enough.
2-2 count. And he shoots it down the other way.
That's trouble.
That's going to score 1. Oh, no, they held him at third.
They held him. He's still
now he's bringing him. Wow.
Is that still Seth out? That's Landon. Landon
that's
did a
Landon.
good job getting over to that ball. That was shot down the line. He did a good job getting over there, cutting it off. That's going to score Childs. That's going to tie the game up. He's going to be in with a double. It's going to bring up number 14, Will Goodson. He's walked and hit it back to the pitcher. Need to get an out here.
Yeah, I got to find one somewhere. Strike
Foul
one.
ball. That may be where he needs to live with this hitter. Outside. Just outside. Find that corner.
Yeah, don't give him anything he can drive. They've hit the ball well on inside pitches from him. When he comes
And
back
as soon as we
inside.
say that, he comes back inside.
What do we know?
There's a reason we're up here and not in the dugout.
That's true.
Comes a 1-1 pitch.
Down the turf.
Down.
Good job by Nelson blocking that one up. 2-1 count.
2-1. Now, we got to find a way to do whatever we have to do to keep the score where it is. Keep it tied, giving us a chance going into the bottom of the fifth.
Yeah, need a chance right here. Ball 3 in the dirt. Purnell to the plate. Nice
Good pitch.
Yep.
Good pitch.
Took a little bit off of it, and he swung right over the top.
Good job getting that count back full. Just needs to get an out here. Make a competitive pitch, see if you can't get an out.
Ball 4 inside.
It's going to put runners on first and second.
Yep.
Nobody out. It's going to bring up Braden Dewitt.
Do it.
Is that how you told me?
Yep. Do it. Yep. And that's the ball game. He's not going to get to come up to the plate.
And we're going to end the game in a tie.
Yeah, I'm like Shannon. We'll take the tie, or Kevin, whoever said it. We'll take the tie because it looked like it might have been fixing to get ugly. All right, with that, we will end the game in a tie, and the varsity will come up in just a little bit. So we will end this stream, and we will come back live.
About another 40 minutes?
Yeah.
35?
Yeah, we'll start the stream at about 1/4 till. We'll come live with the starting lineups about 10 till. And so we'll see you back in just a little bit.